We're here. We're live.
We're here.
We're nationwide.
Oh.
Is it AI?
Is it AI? Is it, or is it real?
We're worldwide. There you go. We're everywhere.
No, wait, wakes everybody up.
What?
That's the whole idea of it. I get to use my operatic voice.
I'm waiting for all the farm animals to come in. I think it's time to eat.
It'll be all those goats that die immediately. They'll hear it go.
They eat the goat lube.
Yep. They're all carrying their own goat lube.
Well, we got Travis, the fence democker here. We've got Jerry Keplinger here. We're looking for JJ.
We're missing.
We got a space for
missing
him.
Punky Brewster. Where's he?
Well, Punky had to work today.
Okay.
Uncle Punky had to work today, but he will be there tonight, he says. So we'll see.
Well, maybe I'll make an appearance. I'll make a cameo today.
There you go.
There you go. Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Can't believe you forgot my cat food. Dude.
Hey, I was concentrated on door prizes.
Well, I appreciate the door prizes. When you work next?
Tomorrow,
Like
What
you say,
time?
Charlie, you can't have it all.
7:30.
7:30. I don't know if I got enough cat food to make it through the day or not. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Look at this. Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry Keplinger's
I
watching.
didn't know there was that many Jerrys
Leonard's watching.
in the
What?
world.
How you doing, Leonard? Leonard's auto repair, but he's not probably getting much work
Matt
today.
Beamer is watching.
'Cause they-
Dolores Robinson is watching.
They got pavement going through Sabina on 729. They're repaving all that. Finally, it's been a mess for a while. They were waiting for the Honda plant to get done with all the frapping ice cream later, baby. That's right. The Honda plant. They got to get. They had to get all those dump trucks through, you know. So,
Yeah.
so now I think we're good. All right. Well, it's beautiful out this morning. They are, of course, it's Thursday, so it's supposed to possibly give us a chance to rain this evening. But the only thing that's really stinky is it's cold. It's going to be cold.
A little chill.
It's going to be 50s this evening. So, tis what it is.
So
My
it's
furnace
actually
come on this
supposed
morning.
to be colder
Huh?
tomorrow
My furnace
than
come
it
on
was
this morning.
today?
Tomorrow, no, I think it's supposed to be nicer tomorrow, isn't it?
I don't know if it's supposed to be much warmer or not, but
Yeah.
I
And
don't think we're supposed to have any rain.
I don't think we're supposed to have any rain Friday or Saturday. Sunday, we have our car show out.
64
We
tomorrow.
got snow on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday
64.
we got. You have any rain for Sunday? No, you're good.
Yeah, I got 37 and snow.
Yeah, but you only got 15% chance.
But that's only
He's got 15%.
Yeah, only in Fayette County.
Yeah, the further east you go,
JD, how you doing, JD? If you don't mind, share the show, brother. Matt Beamer, share the show. More shares we get, the better this goes. Better get it. I got my hot coffee right there from Wendy's, right there, baby. By golly, it's done already. Yeah, so I'm glad to see the rain chances are going down for Sunday.
That's
If you guys
good
aren't doing anything, come over. I'll even announce Family Farm and Fleet if you come over a couple times. So you probably got to work at.
Oh, no. I know I'm working
Noon
all
to
day
4.
Monday.
Noon to 4.
remind them. No
Where's
show
that at?
No show Monday, that's right.
Noon to 4 where?
At the church right next to yours.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's Sunday?
This
Monday.
Sunday, noon to 4.
Noon to 4.
Stephanie, the cookie queen, right there. Oh my God, her cookies are great. Rick is so spoiled.
Ms. Bake.
He is.
Ms. Bake.
Well, let's get in. I don't have much news today. I was running a little late. I'll be honest today.
Did you not get up early?
I got up early and still I'm running late.
Reds play last night?
Yeah, they got beat again.
Yeah, I got to be here.
I
Yeah,
don't-
got beat
the
again.
Reds are what, 1 or 2 under 500 again?
At least they're consistent.
They're right around the 500
Yeah,
mark.
they're still near 500, which is, I'll take that for right now. All right, well, let's say Vicky
Think
Kendall.
it's going to get any bit better between now and July?
Sure.
Oh my God.
Let's go Reds. Anyhow, 10,000 Bitcoin on May 22nd of 2010 bought 2 pizzas at Papa John's. Today, there's 10,000 Bitcoins like worth $1 million. Isn't that crazy? It's most
Yeah, but how
expensive
much pizza is
pizzas.
it worth?
Yeah.
It would be a lot more
Who cares
pizza.
about the Bitcoin? I'm
Yeah.
into the pizza.
Oh, let's
I like
see.
Papa John's.
That'd probably be
Especially the peppers.
be
Yeah.
like 200,000 pizzas.
That's the
then.
best part of the Papa John's pizzas. The peppers that come with it.
What do you think about you guys? Did you even catch any of the press conference yesterday with Trump and the South African president?
Well, I heard he was showing movies.
He showed a video about how they're wanting to kill the white man and the white farmer over there. And they didn't say a whole lot about it, but it was interesting. He had Ernie Els and Retief Goosen in there also with the other South Africans, golfers.
Right.
And they were talking about how great South Africa is, but they are even concerned about, because they have to put up, barriers around their houses and stuff. So South Africa has a problem. And see, that's where the G20's meeting later this year, and Trump may not even go. Because Trump is really,
Well, I think
one thing I like about Trump, he just tells you,
he wouldn't go
Here
because
is.
he would be protesting. Probably.
Right. Yeah, well, because, I mean,
But you see the interesting thing about it,
genocide.
South Africa was predominantly white run, even though it was predominantly black.
Yeah,
And there was a lot of oppression from the white people.
right.
So now the tables have reversed. And so they're getting a lot of that blowback from.
Not oppression, we're just gonna kill your ass. that's a little different. You can oppress me, but don't kill me. I didn't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Senate agreed 100-0 on the vote.
No taxes.
No
on
taxes on tips. And you know what? That surprises me a little bit because the Democrats finally played a little ball.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't you think they're probably starting to think about as it gets closer to the next cycle?
well, they
that
should be.
We better be changing our tune a little
They
bit?
haven't
Right.
yet, but
And,
yeah.
and what's more working class than tips?
Right.
That's something everybody can agree with.
I agree. Dumb. But they're just being dumb. I mean, the Democrats. And there's this lady from Maine, and I apologize, can't remember her name, but she won in the Supreme Court yesterday because they were denying her the right to vote for her constituents because she had posted some stuff on Facebook about how wrong she thought it was for transgender athletes
Yeah,
to
she's
be
been
winning.
censured.
Yeah, she's been censored.
Yeah.
And
Supreme Court said it was unconstitutional.
and what's the other thing that's interesting about it? The most liberal judge, the one that Biden put on, she didn't agree with it, but it was funny because in her dissent, what do they call it, dissent, in her dissent,
Yeah.
she said, "Well, I think you're probably going to win the case anyhow. Let's just let it go," and which that was interesting. She says, "I think you're going," and that was from the most liberal Supreme Court justice.
Johnny Brown.
Yeah, I don't know her. Yeah, which calls into question if the auto pen was used on her.
Is it
Yeah,
legitimate?
she legitimately
Yeah.
a Supreme Court justice.
Right.
There's a
All,
lot of
all this stuff.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, folks, this is going to
Even the
get
Democrats
deep.
are starting to say it appears that we were running a shadow government because
They
Biden,
knew it.
Biden was not. Well, I think there were
They
some
knew
that were
it.
in the loop, but I don't know that everybody was in the loop. So I'm not going to blame all. Dems.
Chuck Schumer and the leaders
Oh yeah, the
knew it.
leadership. For sure.
They knew it.
And I think it was probably being all run by people like Hillary Clinton and
They said it's actually Jill Biden was running most of it, and they called him the enforcer, her bodyguard, basically. They were running it.
So you
I don't
can't.
think so.
You're not going to convince me that
I think
Obama
it was
wasn't
Barack
right there.
Obama,
Right.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, I'm sure he
Yeah,
was.
he-
Yeah.
Soros had a lot to do with it, but they were actually saying that this was like pay for play. A lot of those last minute reprieves that were signed off on were bought. That people paid to actually get
Yep.
the pardons.
I wouldn't surprise me
I
in the
don't doubt
least.
that.
Right.
They were probably paying with Doge money that they were getting from us poor sats anyway. you know?
Right. Well, and I think it's interesting the stance Trump took yesterday on Joe Biden, saying Joe Biden wasn't for open borders. I don't know why this was happening, but now I know why, because his underlings were running everything.
Yeah.
And Joe Biden would have done a lot more if Joe Biden was cognizant. So it's kind of funny. He's almost defending Joe Biden.
Well, I think even some of the stuff that Joe Biden actually said that came out of his mouth, he was probably had so many drugs in him and so much,
Yep.
they were just trying to keep him up, vertical, that he probably didn't know half the shit that he was saying.
Right. This is going to get more interesting before.
It should. Let's hope it
Yeah.
does, because there's a lot of people that should be in federal prison.
I mean, I'm still saying let's just set the guillotine up.
Yeah.
Let's set for some of these people that are traitors.
I don't think the sad part about it, it's like everything else. Once something is done,
They'll
it's
just let it
hard to
go.
go back and undo it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whether you're talking a Supreme Court justice, especially a black woman, you're not going to change a lot of these things.
But that's been brought up in the media already. Are these actually legit things?
Well, no, they aren't. But they aren't. But and I think this birthright citizenship thing looks like they're going to see it Trump's way.
I have mixed feelings on. I think I kind of agree with Trump on it,
Well,
but
what they're basically saying is,
you can't be born into the
if
country.
you are born in this country, but your parents brought you here and you were hatched
Illegal.
here, but they're not citizens, you cannot be a U.S. citizen.
Right.
You shouldn't, and that's the way. Just because they
Right.
claw you across the border and
Yep.
pop you out doesn't make you a U.S. citizen. They have to be citizens, at least one of them.
Yep.
Well, we almost have that one big, beautiful bill. We're getting close. What's sad is Republicans, don't screw this up. You have control of the House and Senate. Get your act
They
together.
want more cuts.
Well, some want more cuts, but then there's this SALT conference. I'm not sure what SALT stands for, but
Strategic arms, something.
no, that's the old SALT. This is a new SALT.
New salt?
This is
Is
salt.
this like
This is like
not
diabetic salt, new salt.
This
Yeah.
is like
This is the
sea salt.
eastern,
This is sea salt.
eastern border states like New York and some of those
Maine.
that they have.
oh,
They
this
have
is
the high
high
taxes,
taxes. Yeah.
and they're trying to get a limit put on state, I think, property taxes of like 40%.
Well, it's what you can deduct,
Yeah, 40,000. Yeah,
because there are
Yeah.
deductions that help the states where there are high taxes because their taxes are high. So the federal government literally gives them some of that money back
Right.
in deductions. And I say, forget it.
right. Well, but they need their votes, so they've got to work, with the SALT people.
Well, it's like Illinois, it's like New Jersey, it's
New
like
York's the
California.
big one. I keep saying they keep having this New York congressman on there.
What was it I heard?
Actually, New York and California are probably equally pathetic.
Yes.
Yeah. What was I heard? They could only afford to lose 3 votes or something like that.
Yeah, it's not very many in the
Yeah.
House. And then the other part of it is the hardline conservatives want more cuts, which I can't disagree with them. I mean, I understand that, but you gotta play ball.
Yeah, it's
You
all about
gotta play
negotiation.
ball.
All about negotiation.
Also, I guess we're canceling settlements in Minneapolis and Louisville over the riots that occurred there. I don't quite understand all of it, but there's the George Floyd stuff
No.
that we're stopping if we're paying any money for that. We're stopping that. And probably the most important thing in the news today: the tush push in the NFL is still allowed. You can still push somebody's butt across the line. There you go.
Yeah. We missed yesterday. We missed Norm passing away.
Yeah, we did. We
Cheers.
did. Norm of Cheers passed away.
Yeah.
Yep. We did miss that.
So he had a beer in his hand.
Plus, we missed Today in History, which we will get to when we come back from the break.
Are animals
We'll be
using
back.
your house as their new home? Spring is around the
today
corner,
history.
and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
Forget the clown princes of basketball, the Harlem Globetrotters. There's a new all-star, family-friendly comedy polo team taking the sporting entertainment world by storm. The Equine Trots.
Bringing their highfalutin, high-kicking, mallet-swinging, horsey hijinks to an equestrian center near you.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. Made up stories just like these.
As well as real news about what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
On the Murphy Report. News the way it's meant to be delivered.
In less than 30 minutes, or it's free.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
Amanda, my buddy Sam was recently tossed from his own horsey all the way across the arena, landed in a soft bale of hay right next to another horse that was already asleep.
Oh my, that sounds dangerous. What's his condition?
Stable.
The City Council surprisingly votes 4-3, banning citizens from dressing up their puppies.
Mere days before the local kennel club's National Puppy Jamboree.
It's a canine conundrum.
And City Hall has blood on its paws.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Feel-good stories we make up just for you every Monday morning, plus the latest on what's coming to the Murphy Theater in Wilmington, Ohio on The Murphy Report.
Your mistrusted name in made-up news.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Amanda, but I dress up both of my dogs, Claire and Wally.
Oh, let me guess. Bonnie and Clyde.
Nope.
Abbott and Costello.
Nope.
Mickey and Minnie.
Ah, close. William Gibbs McAdoo and the first of his 3 wives, Sarah Hazelhurst Fleming.
Of course, the Treasury Secretary under Woodrow Wilson.
And his wife. The Murphy Report.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's get personal. Personal. Let's get personal. Personal. Sunday, fun day. With Dr. Footlong Jeffrey Schusler.
This Sunday's meeting ought to be interesting because we got our seal girl coming in.
Seal girl.
And there's a bottle of wine that's going to be involved.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
No sake?
Well, he might bring a sake, but I think he's getting a special bottle of wine that she wants. So it's going to be an interesting meeting.
Rita.
We have word that it's even possible that we may have one of our girls coming back here once some things clear up with her schedule.
Rita Wolf, how you doing? Oh, Rita Wolf's watching. All right, Jerry,
Yes.
before I forget, let's do some Today in History.
Oh, today in history.
What day is it?
It's May the 22nd.
All day long.
All day long. And this day in history, in 1761, Philadelphia, the first life insurance policy was issued in the U.S. And I don't know I couldn't find what company it was, what they called the company back then.
It was probably, I don't know.
I know I've heard it before.
Is it the Gecko? What's the company?
No, I don't think it was the
No,
lizard.
not Geico.
In 1819, the Savannah became the first steamship to cross the Atlantic Ocean. In 1841, Henry Kennedy received the patent for the first reclining chair.
Charlie's never been the same since.
No.
I don't even have a recliner right now. I sit on a sofa.
In 1849, Abraham Lincoln received the patent for the floating dry dock.
Floating dry dock, as opposed to a floating wet dock.
I guess. If it was a wet dock, it went under.
Sinking.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I guess he spent a lot of time on the Mississippi, and he worked on the river a lot.
So Biden obviously didn't take his intelligence as far as the docks, because Biden, they said that actually there were several military people that were killed on that dock that they tried to put up, remember, in Gaza?
Oh, yeah.
They said that was a disaster.
Sherry Wiggett Fenstermacher's watching, so's Chris Robinson.
In 1892, Dr. Washington Sheffield invented the toothpaste tube.
The toothpaste tube?
Two?
So how did they put the toothpaste in the tube?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know you can't get it back in once you squeeze it out.
It's true.
And in 1906, the Wright brothers received a patent for their flying machine.
1906?
Yeah, in 1955, a scheduled dance to be headlined by Fats Domino was canceled by the police in Bridgeport, Connecticut, because rock and roll dances might be featured.
Right.
Come on,
1955.
baby,
Wow.
let's do the twist.
What else we got here?
Turn the page, Gary.
Turn the page.
Turn the
Hey, that's a
page.
great song, yeah.
Ah, in 1967, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood premiered on PBS.
57?
1967.
67.
Also in
And a
1967.
house in his neighborhood was only $11,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
Probably true.
The final To Tell the Truth program was seen on CBS TV.
What year?
67.
1967.
Oh, also 60. That's a lie, because they just redid it.
What?
To
Well,
tell
the
truth,
original.
Yeah. 1911 Braves pitcher Cliff Curtis loses his 23rd game in a row.
And he still made $1 million a year.
Yeah, that was 1911, yeah, so.
And he was a weatherman after that. He still made a lot of money.
In 1990, Microsoft released Windows 3.
Wow, what is
Yeah.
it now?
It's 11, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 11.
Yeah. In 1992, Johnny Carson hosted NBC's Tonight Show for the last time. He had been host for nearly 30 years,
Wow.
and Jay Leno took over the job 3 days later.
Jay Leno. You know, I met Jay Leno.
Leno was one of the better late night hosts after Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
All these other late night hosts were pieces of shit.
Jay Leno served me a banana split out here when he came out here after Airborne left and he did his show. I was working it. So in between shows.
Banana Split Festival?
No, they just made a bunch of banana splits since Wilmington's known for the banana split. So, yeah, I got a picture of him handing me a banana split.
In 1998, a federal judge said that Secret Service agents could be compelled to testify before the grand jury in Monica Lewinsky's investigation concerning U.S. President Clinton.
Yeah, supposedly the Secret Service.
Something about cigars.
They're not supposed to have immunity as far as from being prosecuted for trying to keep things under wraps for the president. But typically they don't reveal presidential.
Yeah, that's got to be some privacy here. What else you got, Jerry?
Rick will like this. In 2020, Australian computer scientists reported they had achieved the speed of 44.2 terabits over a standard optical fiber. And Rick can't even get one optical
Can't even
fiber.
get one little strand of fiber here. They're supposed to have everything ready by the end of the week.
California Angels are involved in a bus crash in New Jersey in 1992. Save the dress, laugh out loud evidence.
The blue dress with
Yeah.
the White stain.
Heard something about knee burns too, or something, knee pads. I don't know.
You never look at a cigar again the same way.
I miss Jay Leno at night. Used to watch him when I was at the NSA. Yeah, CT needs to come back in and tell us more about that. He was with the Coast Guard for a while, then NSA. You know CT? Car salesman over at New Lot on
Did he have to sleep on his back?
73. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Remember CT? He was here one day.
Yeah.
All right, I got some other just bits of news here or things. The Referral Network is having their gun raffle this year again. 2 nice guns, bunch of ammo, and all that. Tickets are, I think, $10 a piece and $20 for 3.
20 at the door.
And Joe Holder will have them tonight in Sabina at Fresh Pizza and Cream from 4:30ish, 5 o'clock to 7 or so. This weekend we have Tough Wrestling out at the Cedar Creek Flea Market, May 24th to 25th, Saturday, Sunday. Tough Mania. Cedar Creek Flea Market, bell time 1 p.m. Entry fees just to $2. I don't know if that's your car admission or what. So $2.
Mission so
Go
you
see
can
that.
wrestle.
Huh?
Wrestling.
Wrestling, baby. We have the Murphy Theater offering summer Wednesday shows.
Get out
1
of the heat.
p.m.
Get out of the heat.
Surfs, yeah, get out of the heat. It's funny, we're saying that on a 50-degree day.
Yeah.
Surf's Up, July 2nd. Lilo and Stitch, July
Christmas,
9th.
What kind of guns those are?
9 millimeters. July 16th, his and hers. So you can each shoot the hell out of each other. There you go.
Yeah.
July
He
23rd.
buys guns for him and his wife's a nut.
Yes. And July 30th, robots. July 23rd is the best one. Shrek.
Oh, Shrek.
Tonight, the weather's going to be terrible, but if anybody wants to bring their old car out, we'll be out at Fresh Pizza and Cream. Probably do the show inside tonight because it's cold.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's show's 5:30, 6:30, but we'll be there at 4, and if the weather's good, we'll be playing some music outside from 4 to close to 7ish. Saturday we have the. Oh, did you give them any door prizes yet?
Didn't you tell me to bring you something
But
for that one and that one?
Well, I forgot about this one. So you got them for this one too?
Yes.
You are the man. Family Farm and Home, right here. One of Chaz's DJ service sponsors, right here. Right here. What a guy. Car Bike Show this Saturday at New Holland. And then, so we have the evil and the good. That's one at the bar. Okay? On Sunday, we have the one at the church. Sunday, it's church at Sabina, Ohio. And it's from noon to 4. We'd really like for you guys to show up to that. It'll be fun. And the weather's starting to look better, right? Only 15% chance. What was the high? Remember on Sunday? Hopefully it's at least in the 60s. Travis, what burger did you eat yesterday at Becker Smash That? The jalapeno burger.
Yep. What?
This is the man that eats garlic pizza.
Garlic pizza is awesome. Jalapeno
67.
burger, 67. We'll take that.
The jalapeno burger.
Clinton, I love you, but not that burger. Give me the Western. You missed out.
No, you should eat the jalapeno one.
No, I don't like jalapenos.
It's just like the sauce with jalapenos cut up in it.
I don't like jalapenos. Do you like
Did you
jalapenos?
see those?
Not real well.
What he posted something about some fries.
Fried
with
cauliflower.
ranch dressing. Yeah.
Cauliflower. He's got new fried cauliflower with his wife's homemade ranch dressing.
That ranch dressing was
I'm
good.
assuming that Chris is saying that the jalapeno burger is the best.
Well, Robinson probably would say that. He's a little weird too. Western burger. I'm telling you, the Western burger.
The ranch was good.
Did you have the fried cauliflower?
Nah.
That's supposed to be good.
It looked good.
We'll have to start calling him Reggie the Veggie. Hey.
You had a good turnout.
He needs stuff like that because there are those strange people out there that are vegans and vegetarians.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they could go eat cheese curds and
Got some cheese curds too.
cheese curds are good there. Yep. Cheese curds. What else? They could have some. Man, my mind's just going blank all of a sudden. They fry cauliflower. They could have some. I think he even does. Does he do fried green beans too, or somebody else does that?
My one worker said that chicken sandwich was good. She had.
Yeah. Oh, the food's good at his place.
Yep.
There's no doubt. And I'm glad you guys mentioned that because tomorrow night,
Food truck
4
rally.
to 8, food truck rally. Come on out, bring a lawn chair. You can sit and shoot the ball with us, and we will be playing some, not necessarily 50s, 60s. We'll be playing a wide variety of stuff. No beans for Chris. Best curds in the world for sure. Be careful how you say that. As far as coming on the show, tomorrow we got the one, the only, Bill Lehrman.
Wow.
The man, if you could hook his jaws up to a generator, we'd never need electric again. And Marty Bogard, and maybe Rick Morton. Maybe, and Jerry. So, was that 4 or 5?
Bound and determined to get you in here, Gary.
I'm trying to get Jerry. I like Jerry in here.
He's got a morning date tomorrow.
Jerry's my little
Jerry's
fuzzy
got
friend
dates
over
tonight.
there.
Jerry's the man.
Jerry's my little fluffer.
Someone's buying him breakfast tomorrow. He's got plans.
Oh, you got somebody buying you breakfast? I thought you got somebody buying you dinner.
If I stay the night.
That's with your sister. You sick person. That's with your sister.
No, I'm just.
He's just telling us that he's meeting his sister tonight.
Ah, you're not meeting your sister tonight.
I heard that it had something to do with 18 wheels.
Oh.
I don't know.
Convoy.
Yes, I agree. We need to get Buttermilk's Bakery on here.
Wait, you're the connection, Blue Hair. Let's go.
Yeah.
Captain Blue Hair there.
Yeah.
And we're his evil disciples.
Now, did your guy come through, or was that BS?
No,
last
he's
week?
coming through.
25 pair. That's like $1,250, man. That's like a third of the way there already. Almost. Actually, over a third of the way, isn't it?
Maybe what we should do is, instead of you just going out and getting your hair dyed blue, what we should do is, you know how they have the thermometer, and as it increases, you just start dyeing part of your hair blue and go across until you finally get the 100%, and then it's all blue. I think that would be a good thing to do.
No.
Since I'm not doing it.
Chris Robinson, Tyler DeHaas.
Is Clinton doing it?
No, Quinn's too much of a wimp. He won't do it.
No, his wife won't let him.
Yeah.
Rose is.
Rick will be there. He's bringing a new treat for you. Now we'll be wondering. That'll be on my mind all night. Her stuff's good.
Charlie will be
Her
awake
stuff,
all
I
night.
mean.
Yeah.
I wonder what Steph is sending.
Yeah.
Just remember, I have
He
to
won't
drive
be in here late
afterward.
tomorrow. He'll be early tomorrow.
JJ, don't be promising me donuts and then not show up. What the hell? What the hell? We're past time for break.
Yes, you
So
are.
we'll take a break now. I've got a little quiz for everybody, but mainly since it's Thursday for Travissimo.
Travis,
Roller Haven is
yeah.
located at 1640
Hey, you're the
U.S.
sports
Highway
system.
22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization, event, or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481, and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the game is actually over before you storm the court. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Donuts. Getting a makeover and a name change.
It's every baker's nightmare. Buckling to the snowflake social media pressure, America's tasty glazed treats will now be known as doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Why wait for real news when you can get all the made-up news you need?
Along with the facts about Ohio's hometown theater, the Murphy.
On the Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
I have tried so hard to cut back on my daily doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings intake.
Really, Steve? No one has noticed. And I mean no one.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to us.
So maybe she's coming at 9.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I put 8 to 10 down.
Your mics are live.
Mics are live, but we're not.
It is. Oh, game on. There we go. I'm trying to look something up here. Somebody sent something to me, and I think they probably sent it to the wrong person. Game on. We're waiting for we're waiting, because I don't even know who it is.
It's supposed to be done this week.
We're waiting for the Raisin Bran and Bran Flakes to get here.
Raisin Bran.
The fiber,
fiber. So we're back. We got a little quiz here it's for everybody, but Travis is our sports authority here on Thursday, so I like to have a special question for him. All right. There have been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 NBA champions that
I hate the NBA.
that their name of the city starts with the same letter as the team name.
You mean like the Los Angeles Lakers?
There's one right there, Los Angeles Lakers.
Oklahoma City.
No. Oklahoma.
They haven't
What'd
won the
you say?
championship, have they?
Oh, no.
It's
No,
like
they still
L.A.,
running this year.
Los Angeles,
Cleveland
Lakers.
Cavaliers.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Is there
There's
nets?
another one.
Is there nets in New York or no? Where they at?
No, that's not one.
In New
So we
Jersey
got
nets?
Los Angeles Lakers, and you
Boston
got
Celtics.
is B and C the same?
Oh, no.
It's the same letter.
Well, that's close.
That's close, yeah. B and C is close. C follows B.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you got? You
I
got
have
Los
no
Angeles
idea.
Lakers. That was 2020. 2019 was the next one.
The champions in 2019.
Yeah, they had the first letter of their name of the city and first
Is there
letter
one
of
in
the.
Miami?
Nope.
I have no idea. I've never followed
Cleveland
the NBA.
Cavaliers was 2016. Then the next one was 1979. I'll give you a letter. Here we go. S. S is
Seattle Supersonics.
Seattle Supersonics, 1979. Rick is doing better than you, Mr. Travissimo.
Well, I am the true sports authority. Campus Nation.
S. There's another S.
San Antonio Spurs.
San Antonio Spurs,
Yep.
2019. Now, the next two are going to be a little tougher because they are they're older teams that have since changed names a little bit. But I'll give you a little hint. 1978, the letter is B.
Boston?
Not Boston. South of Boston.
Baltimore.
Baltimore, what? What were they called?
Braves.
Barons.
Bang bangs.
No, Baltimore. What did the Bang Bang shoot?
Bullets.
Baltimore Bullets.
Hmm.
Then we got one more. And it starts with an R, but this goes clear back to 1951. But at one time was a local NBA team.
Jerry should know this one. 51.
Cincinnati Royals.
It's not Cincinnati though. Where did they come from? Jack Benny's assistant.
Roscoe.
Not Roscoe.
Rochester.
Rochester Royals. Rochester Royals. So there we go.
That was exciting.
That was, wasn't it? That was, wasn't it? Hey, you guys didn't do too bad, really. Rick kind of carried the load.
Rick
for
carried
you.
the load there.
Rick's back is sore now. Is that right?
Yeah. I may not be able to give you any wrong answers during the one game.
We won't be able to play the game.
Why not?
There's only 3 of us.
That's all right. You against Jerry.
Yeah.
Mono e mono, baby. Mono e mono. You can't handle that?
Did you see the show the other day? Clint was in here.
Here
I
you
was
go, Charlie.
What's
giving him the
this?
answers.
I just want.
Ah, where are my donuts? Where's my donuts?
Where'd she live?
She lives right out here, out by the old Kmart building. You still make it?
She says she'll do tomorrow morning and set alarm.
Okay.
Nah.
No donuts for you guys.
No donuts today. Tell you what,
Water girl, you're fired.
JJ, next Wednesday or Thursday would be better than Friday because we got people coming in. But next Wednesday, Thursday, I'm open right now, except for Fayette County Connection on Thursday. So, all right, 8:44. We only got a minute till another break. So, when we come back, well, let's go ahead and we'll do local birthdays when we come back. And then we'll fill a little bit maybe with some Washington Courthouse news. You got any Washington Courthouse news for us?
Still there.
Yeah.
All right.
Labor analysts have done the math. If God used union workers to create the world, just how long would it take?
6 days and a day of rest? Hardly. Experts say we might still be under construction, but at least we'd be on more solid ground.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made-up stories just like these are what we're about on The Murphy Report, with a new report every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Plus all the real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in the heart of downtown Wilmington.
Hosted by veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. It's news you might lose. But if you do, we'll find it, we'll pick it up, we'll roll it up, and we'll stick it back in your front screen door.
That sounds more like a newspaper, Steve.
This isn't a newspaper?
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Nursery rhyme historians uncover the truth about Jack and Jill.
there was no hill to climb, and new clues cast doubt on there ever being a pail. What could be next? The tortoise and the hare living together?
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. The nursery rhymes may be made up, but the only thing made up here is the news.
That's right, Steve. On The Murphy Report. With a new report every week beginning Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Hard-hitting, cutting edge, and a third less fulfilling.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
A combined 415 years in the news business.
It's made-up news you can count on to get you through your day.
And put you to sleep at night, just like me with my warm milk and cookies. And a plethora of heart-related medications.
Plus all the real news on what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
That's on The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
I'm sorry.
It's news to us.
All right, we're back. And do we have any Fayette County news there, Mr. Fenstermacher?
What do you want to know?
You said this was the last day for Miami Trace. What about
Washington Courthouse.
I think it's last day for courthouse too, according to the kids that work there, at work. This is their
I
last
thought
day.
it was really neat. Miami Trace, they did a thing where they put a microphone in one of their hallways, and kids were allowed to come up and say something on
Yeah.
the microphone, and then they recorded all. At least they, it wasn't live.
Right.
Obviously, they have to, but then they were able to play it back. As far as I think that was neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
And they do these things where, like, we did a couple of graduations at Clinton Massey, and of course the seniors take the walk over to the elementary school, and the middle schools, they do that, and the kids are able to, congratulate them and all that. The little kids, well, they actually, I watched a video from Delaware, I think high school, and they actually had the video from when the kids were in the middle, the elementaries, and they showed it like a split screen where the little kids were now the seniors that were That was neat.
Nah.
That was really neat.
And Miami Trace got a new girls basketball coach there a week or so
Right.
ago.
And I think that a lot of people
Are excited
about this new basketball.
Yep.
coach. He was a track coach or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, hopefully we'll be doing Miami Trace basketball again. And in that case, I'll be anxious to see, because we've already got a hell of a coach as far as boys basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yep. JJ, I got you down for Wednesday, so next week. So, just give me a little
Let's hold her
preview of next next week. We got Lexi Stifler coming on Monday. She's Fayette County.
no.
She works at the furniture store there across from Dairy Queen.
Ah,
Yeah, you ever bought anything here?
nope.
Then JJ's coming on Wednesday. Then you're coming on Thursday. Mike McCarthy, Mike McCarty.
Huh, Mike McCarthy's coming?
Now, Mike McCarty, County Commissioner,
Now, who's coming, Charlie?
will be on Friday. Mike McCarty.
Mike McCarty,
Yeah, Mike McCarty.
Clinton County Commissioner.
What are you trying to? Are you trying to be a Steve Burnett?
What do they do?
I'll take
They go
a
up there and
Val.
whisper.
I'll take a Val, Charlie.
I was pulling a Steve there.
As long as he don't start singing like Steve, we're okay there.
We always you gotta save the commercial for it.
All right, local birthdays. Floyd Woolover, the guy putting on the car show at New Holland on Saturday. It's his birthday today. Haven, the beautiful Haven Houston, turns 18 today. She's the little waitress at Pizza and Cream.
Ah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that.
I'll have to come out and wish
Brittany
her a happy
Surratt.
birthday.
Yeah, Brittany Surratt, it's her birthday. Arthur Sandfree, it's his birthday today. Andy Keltner. Bryn Neely. David Sell. And Melanie Corwin. Those are the birthdays I have today. Do you guys have any extra birthdays you want to throw in there?
No.
No.
Must be an ex-wife's birthday.
Appreciate everybody watching yesterday with somebody, Mayor Danielle Johnson. They have a council meeting tonight, so we'll see if we get any report out of that tomorrow.
Are you going to the council meeting?
I am going to the council meeting. I was asked to come, so I'm coming.
How do you go to the council meeting if you're also?
I'll be done. It starts at 7. I might be a minute or two late. I doubt I'll be a minute or two late, though, because it's going to be colder than Bud out there
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
this
it's gonna be
evening,
cold.
so probably won't be any cars there, so.
Larry Wilson's watching.
Larry Dukart.
Has Larry been out to be on the show at the...
Larry should come out and be on show, but he's camera shy. He doesn't want
Larry.
He drives by though occasionally while we're doing the show out there at
Does he flip you off?
Fresh Pizza. No, I took care of Larry. I give him some. I had some Michigan stuff in. He's a big Michigan fan. I gave him
Well, that's
some.
too bad.
I gave him some great deals. I think I just gave him some Michigan stuff.
What's it worth, Charlie? It's
Well,
not worth much.
to him it's worth a lot. To me, it wasn't worth a whole lot. So, try to help him out a little
Anybody
bit.
ever tell him cheaters never prosper?
There
Oh man.
used to be some Michigan stuff there around home, but ex-son-in-law had. It's got, well, it's burnt, got some burn edges around
Burn
it.
edges around the Michigan stuff. You ever gonna bring me those Michael Jordan things?
You know what?
I can't find them now.
No, I had those sitting out the other day, was going to bring them and surprise you. Surprised myself and forgot them.
It's not a surprise.
Imagine that. Imagine that. One of the things we're going to be doing here fairly soon, I'm kind of looking forward to, out at the Aging Up Center, we're going to be going to the Dayton Dragons. If you guys are not a member, and Dr. Schuessler is now a member of the Aging Up Center.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he joined yesterday.
Did you see his haircut? I kept bugging him.
Al Pacino.
The
yeah.
last 2 weeks, we kept telling him he needed to get his hair trimmed up because he was looking pretty shaggy. So he got his beard and his hair trimmed up yesterday. He looks pretty good now.
Yeah, he thought about stopping in today. He was going to bring something in for my wife, some of those insoles he makes. Perka steps. They're good, I'm telling you. He makes a great insole for your shoes. So if you have problems like walking or you need something to help with your heels, so you probably do.
Kevin Martin says
Why?
47.
Huh?
Why do I need?
Why?
I don't have a problem walking.
Well, no, because of just that, what you're walking on all the time.
Your feet.
Well, yeah, it's like, you know,
It helps your
that
feet.
concrete floor over there. I mean, that's,
He's
of course, he sets most of the
He's a
time.
No, I
friggin'
don't.
he's a friggin' manager. He has to walk on eggshells all the time.
Yeah.
He's not on concrete.
Every time I go over there, he's sitting in his chair.
Oh.
I have to go hunt him up in the
He's
back
in the
room.
back room, sitting on his chair.
Sitting in the back room, drinking a brewski. No,
Kevin
I'm just kidding.
says 68.
68. I'm glad you're practicing, Kevin. We'll be there in just a minute. I'm kind of waiting. Should we wait on Steve, or is Steve going to show up? Is he?
I've not gotten a text from Steve.
So Steve most likely will
don't
be AWOL today.
But he usually comes in the last half an hour. I don't know, he's been coming in
About
the last hour.
9:15. He says I'll be there about 9, which
Well,
means
you know,
9:15.
he's always just a few minutes late. Let's give him a little bit.
That's always 9:15 in his world.
It's funny, he came in the other day and his guy was already back there with Dan, and he came in, man, he come busting through the door out of here. I said, your guy's back with Dan.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Someone was supposed 56.
Supposed to
Kevin
be.
says 56.
68. Just a little low.
Yeah.
43.
Yeah.
In between.
Oh my goodness. Maybe we should. Maybe Kevin's trying to encourage us to go on
Oh,
to
he is.
celebrity ages.
Is that-
Kevin, for you, we will go ahead and do celebrity ages. There we go. 5 minutes early. Here we
He's
go.
got stuff to do today.
Naomi.
Kevin says there must be a lag on our end.
No. Yeah.
No shit, Kevin.
Naomi Campbell.
Naomi
Tall.
Campbell.
Tall, dark, and beautiful.
Yep.
Naomi Campbell.
56.
Ooh, just a little bit high.
55.
55. There we go. Novak
There you go,
Djokovic.
Who that?
Novak
Tall,
Djokovic.
White, and a tennis player.
Yes,
Yep.
tennis player.
49.
Lower.
32.
Higher.
33. No, go ahead. Yeah, 33.
Well, you know it's not 33.
Because it wasn't
Say
just
a little bit
yeah.
higher.
It's pretty close to in between, kind of.
In between 30.
Vicky says 56 to something.
36.
36, higher than 36.
38.
38 is correct.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Vicky.
Oh, Vicky, there we go. All right. All right, here we go. Apollo, oh no! Remember who Apollo Ono is?
No.
Was he a bobsled?
Speed skater.
Mm-hmm.
I knew
Speed
something
skater.
in the Winter Olympics.
Apollo, oh no!
63.
Oh no, not
Gary,
Why?
lower.
your friend.
Karen, how you doing, Karen?
Is that the one they're trying to?
You got your phone number, Karen.
Rick. We're back in junior high.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we go.
Well, you can meet him at recess.
Apollo, oh no. Apollo, oh no.
No, it's have to be after.
Got you back here.
It'd have to be after school because I'm in school. Yeah.
He's got after school detention today.
Vicky's trying to help you guys out.
48, 43.
43.
49.
43. Okay.
Janet Jackson.
No, it's not Janet.
59.
Jackson, next one.
Yeah. I heard that this
Charles
morning too.
Game is he's going to give us an age, and we have to guess. The
There you
person.
go. There you go.
Oh.
All right, here we go. This next one.
Karen says, "Hey, I'm not shy." Shots fired.
That's true. She's not.
Island Girl. How about, let me see here. Goodbye, Norma Jean. It's not Elton John's birthday, but it's Bernie Taupin, his songwriting partner. Bernie Taupin.
74.
I didn't know he was married.
74 is just a little bit less.
So 75.
75, yeah.
That's two of them. We got like
Yeah.
Anna Baryshnikov. She's an actor. She's a no. I think it might be
Actress?
I think it's the actress. I think it's the ballet dancer's daughter. She was in Prodigal Son, Love Lies Bleeding, Superior, Donuts. Why do we keep saying donuts today? Anna Baryshnikov, younger.
78.
Younger, I just said younger.
27.
Higher than 27.
29.
Higher than 29.
31.
Higher than 31.
38.
Bracketed.
35.
31 to 35 bracketed.
33.
33, there we go.
Well, we got that in the hard way.
Yeah.
Man, had to go around Robin Hood's
Like an
barn.
auction there.
Allison Eastwood, Clint's daughter. She's been in a lot of his movies. Allison, and you would think she'd be younger. Yeah. Allison Eastwood.
59.
Lower than 59.
46.
Higher than 46.
49.
Higher than 49.
53.
Ding, 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 ding. 53. 53. All right, you guys probably won't remember this guy, but I'll remind you. Dave Remington, ex-football player, ex-Cincinnati Bengal. I think, was he a Razorback? I think he might have been with Arkansas. Anyhow, he was a center, really good center coming out of college. Dave
Ever get the
Remington.
push?
They would probably tush his push, or push his tush. There we go.
Oh, it still sounds dangerous.
69.
69 is high.
51.
That's way too low.
62.
Higher than 62. Bracketed between 62 and 69.
65.
Ding, 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 ding,
Dang.
ding. We got one more. One more for today. And that's Julian Edelman. Retired. Yeah, there you go. You got your applause there. Retired New England Patriots receiver.
51.
51? Oh, no. Too high. Yeah, way too high.
43.
Lower than 43.
40.
That's just a little bit high.
39.
39
There you go.
Julian Edelman.
He's only 39.
Yep. In memory.
Karen says, "Oh my."
Yeah.
Oh my.
In memory,
Ooh.
we have Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Ted Kaczynski. This is serial killer week. Yesterday it was Jeffrey Dahmer. Today, Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. Harvey Milk. Now I'm going to throw this guy out there to see if you remember who he is. Brian Pillman.
Wrestler. Played for Cincinnati
Played
Bengals.
for the Cincinnati Bengals. Where did he go to college? Local.
Miami of Ohio.
Yep, Miami. Let's see. Look at the facts that comes pouring out of that brain.
And
I'm
his
telling
son's now a professional wrestler.
you. His son is?
Yep.
Brian Pillman has passed away. Obviously, that's why he's in the memorial part. But yeah, I actually met him, I think, when he was with the Bengals. Yep. Now, I was pulling for him because he's a little short guy.
Yep.
And
Curly hair.
linebacker.
Yep.
Yep, Miami, that's right. Matt Beamer knows too. We got a smart audience.
Norwood.
Yep.
I didn't realize that. All right, well, it's 9 o'clock, so when we get done with the break, we'll come back and we'll have a little mono chain connection between Travissimo and Jerry.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372.
They said it could never happen. They hoped it would never happen, but now the most unpopular vegetable in the soup family is getting her own talk show.
That's right. Coming this fall on the Food Channel, it's The Okra Show.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Celebrity gossip and other stories that matter the most. Plus, what's coming to the Murphy Theater on the weekly edition of The Murphy Report.
It's what we dish up for you. When you hunger and thirst for real journalism, look elsewhere.
But you can find us at themurphytheater.org or the Murphy Theater YouTube channel with a new news report every Monday morning.
You know, Amanda, I used to have my own morning talk show.
Oh, why'd you give it up?
Well, there was a little dispute at the time of my contract renewal.
Oh, what was the disagreement?
Well, I wanted to renew, and they didn't.
What'd they replace you with?
A half-hour infomercial on nail clippers.
When you have to know before anybody else, count on your one source for useless, made-up news, The Murphy Report.
Remember,
I told Gemini.
Hey, Gemini.
I told Gemini the other day they suck.
You got to go to the Gemini app.
Oh. Gotcha.
Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry Keplinger's watching. Jerry
I don't know why
Keplinger's
he's doing
watching.
that.
Jerry Keplinger's watching.
Is that the one from Oklahoma?
Is it? I don't know.
No, he's dead.
Who is? Larry Wilson? Who else?
Tilly Henline.
Tilly! Hopefully I'll see you Sunday, Tilly.
Erica Jones Reed is watching.
Who is?
Erica
Jones?
Jones Reed.
Joanne.
Kevin Martin says
Runners High. Oh.
Yeah.
So, and that's 2 words.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. We're going to do a little chain connection. Woo! Travis against Jerry. So Travis, I guess.
B.
Oh, so you want Jerry to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, Jerry, here we go. Classical J.
Classical J.
J.
It's jazz, classical. I thought that, but I thought that ain't classical.
Classical
Classical
J.
J.
Could be juice.
Classical J.
Clock's on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a guess?
No.
You're not going to guess jazz?
Well, jazz.
That's right.
It is?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I thought it was a dumb answer. That's why I didn't say it when I thought
I'm
it.
grateful.
Because I said it. I thought it, and Rick
I
said
got the
it.
hardest one for you.
Evil Emperor helps you out. You
Thank
want
you,
to take
Rick.
it.
I appreciate it.
Jazz C.
Jazz C. Oh, I don't know. Jazz concert. Jazz.
Yeah, that sounds
Jazz concert.
What?
All right. That's interesting. This first one
jazz
here.
connection.
Serial
Serial
K.
killer.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's funny because Ted Kaczynski and Jeffrey Dahmer yesterday. Killer W.
Killer W?
Yep.
Killer Week?
Killer Wings.
He's trying to make us hungry.
Jazz CL.
Classical. Jazz classical.
Jazz CL.
Jazz
Jazz.
class?
Jazz CL.
Or does that start with a K?
What, Jazz Class? That would be a CL.
No. Killer Whale. Killer Whale.
Hey.
Jazz CL.
Damn. Where'd you get this group at?
Oh, Rick got the first one
Say
for you.
class or classical?
Somebody says Class. They're saying Killer Whale for you.
Jazz Class.
Jazz Class? All right. Killer WH.
Duh.
Well.
Killer Whale,
There you
that's
go.
right.
Travis was trying
Now
to
this
keep
one,
us in suspense.
this was the one that kind of threw me when I did this today, or yesterday.
You did this?
Yeah, I go through them. I do.
You have Rachel read them to you and you try guessing them?
No, it comes up on the app as blanks. On column A, I got a 75, and on column B, I got a 65. Whale B.
Whale blubber.
That's really a good answer, though.
Yeah.
And that's from Jerry.
Jerry helps you out occasionally. Whale B.
The whale bumps connected to
Hey, oh, bu-
5.
Bloat.
Bloat.
what the hell is that?
I don't even know if I deserve that. All right, there you go, going on. Jazz CLU.
Jazz Club.
Jazz Club, yeah. Club S.
S.
Club S. Club.
S is I'm too sexy for my shirt. S.
whale bait.
I think somebody might have said it earlier, but I didn't hear because they were talking
Club
quiet.
Blowhole.
S.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Club S.
S.
Club seats.
Club what?
Seat. Club seat. Like you go to a ballpark and you have club seats. Yeah.
Oh, club seats.
Yeah.
I just didn't hear you. All right, here you go. Whale B-O.
I'm telling you, it's well done.
Whalebone.
Whalebone is correct. You said that last time, didn't
He
you?
will be here at 9:30. He's on the way from the Dayton airport.
That means it'll be 9:45. Bone D.
Bone dry.
Bone dry is correct. This one I thought was a little weird too. Dry C.
So you got it.
Did we get the club yet?
Nah.
No. A bunch of them are on there.
Dry what?
Erica's given us an answer.
Dry C.
Dry cloth. Dry cleaner.
Dry cloth.
Dry county.
All right. Club S-O.
Soda.
Club soda. There you go. Soda F.
Huh?
Soda F.
Soda S.
F.
F.
Soda F.
That hearing aid, Jerry.
I know.
F as in Frank.
Soda F.
You're not helping me out, Travis.
I don't know.
Soda F.
Soda F. Soda
F. Soda.
That does help when you do that. Like say the first soda. Somebody's out there.
So there's one. Soda fountain.
That sounds
Are you
good.
going to thank her?
Huh? Well, is it right?
Yes.
Well, thank you, Tilly.
There you go. Soda fountain.
And then Kevin came in with it.
Fountain P.
Fountain tea.
P.
I can't.
We need to turn him around.
Fountain
We need to
P.
send that into the table, because
Fountain.
that's his bad ear.
Fountain Pop.
No.
Could be. Fountain Pop.
Fountain.
Well, I tell you what, this sucks this morning.
Fountain P. I think I can take a little drink here while we're waiting. Fountain P.
Fountain.
You ready for me to give you the clock? I see you looking over.
Well, Kevin just said fountain pen. That's better than I got, so let's go fountain pen.
That's good.
Fountain pen is correct.
Thank you, Kevin, because it was really quiet in here.
It
For the
was.
win.
For the win, that's right. This is for the win. Pen P. Again, P. As in peanut butter. Pen P.
Pen P.
Pen P.
Pencil.
What?
Pen P. Like he's trying to throw him off.
Pen P. It ain't pig pen, but pen P.
I'm not going to give you so much time this time.
Pen
Pen P.
Pen P.
Paper.
Pen Point?
Oh, that's good. Pen point.
Paper.
Yeah, let's.
Pen Pal. Pen Pal's better.
Pen pal. Yeah, that's better.
We got a winner! Pen Pal!
Thank you,
Pal.
Matt.
Matt Beamer, Kevin
then
Martin,
Kevin,
Tilly, they're
and
all
Tilly.
coming in with it.
Yeah.
Pen Pal. Well, let's help out Travissimo here.
Yeah.
And this one's hard for me. Dry CR. Dry CR.
Creek. I don't know.
That's it. Dry Creek. Yeah, Dry Creek.
Wow.
And it's funny because I was talking about dry ponds yesterday.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And then Creek B.
Creek bed.
Creek bed. Yeah.
Yep.
Creek bed. That's how close you were.
Yeah, creek bed.
Now, like I said, I actually, when I did these, I scored a 75 on A, an A1, and a 65 on B.
I would have had a -4.
Not bad, not bad. And that put us right up to 9:15. So we will take a break and we'll be back in just un momento.
A young couple creatively
Ding, ding, ding,
challenged
ding. There
turned
we
away
go.
from a popular rock band's long-awaited concert.
And all because they couldn't imagine dragons.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Heart-wrenching stories just like these
As well as others, like my bunny being stuck in a tree.
are just a sample of the made-up news you can count on from us on the Murphy Report. Every Monday morning on our Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Amanda, did I ever tell you I was in a band?
Oh, no, Steve, what was the name of the band?
Well, it was actually a tribute band, and we were a tribute band to a tribute band, which happened to be a tribute band to a band named Tribute.
Well, that sounds like it's ripe for confusion.
Oh, after 7 months on the road and no showers, oh, we were ripe all right. Almost as ripe as your feet.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Nursery rhyme historians uncover the truth about Jack and Jill.
there was no hill to climb, and new clues cast doubt on there ever being a pail. What could be next? The tortoise and the hare living together?
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. The nursery rhymes may be made up, but the only thing made up here is the news.
That's right, Steve. On the Murphy Report. With a new report every week beginning Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Hard-hitting, cutting edge, and a third less fulfilling.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
A combined 415 years in the news business.
It's made-up news you can count on to get you through your day.
And put you to sleep at night, just like me with my warm milk and cookies. And a plethora of heart-related medications.
Plus all the real news on what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
That's on the Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Personal, personal, let's get personal, personal, with your host, Dr. Footlong Jeffrey Schusler, Footlong Jeffrey Schusler, and Sarah, Play Me Like a Piccolo Fife. They'll be your hosts, and we're just waiting.
And Seal will be here Sunday.
And Seal,
Yeah.
Kiss from a Rose, Seal will be here. And I tell you what,
Who's Seal?
Rick will show you.
The Seal girl.
Check these babies out. We got these for my wife.
Actually, a short story, but he's made it a long story.
Dr. Schusler sells these. He made and created these. They're called Perco Steps, which is funny because it's like Percocet for the feet. I tell you, I've been wearing them.
In every step.
There's a Percocet
There
in
you
every
go.
step. There you go. And I tell you what, they are. I got mine on today.
Like walking on air.
They are. They tell you what, they make your feet feel a lot better. So if you'd like to get a pair, he has them for sale. They're what? How much do you sell these for?
$50.
$50. $50. You might get a little foot massage for that too, though.
We'll make him holla.
Yeah, you might.
You might get a little foot
Right,
massage
Rick will
too.
be there to do that.
So what's what's our Sunday wine here?
Sake?
It's water. It's Japanese water. I don't want you guys to get...
Rick keeps saying
I
it's
don't drink
sake.
anything on the job.
It's not a job if you really enjoy it.
You're bringing in a bottle of wine for our Seal girl, aren't you?
Yeah, Seal
Gotta get her drunk.
requested
Are
some
you-
water.
Gotta get.
You coming out to eat with us today?
Huh?
We're going to be out there eating today. Out to the senior
I
center.
haven't joined yet.
Oh, I thought you joined
No,
already.
not yet. I'm
lied to
excited
me,
for the
Charlie.
chair yoga.
I told everybody that
I felt like I was 100 years old.
No shit.
I've got, we've got chair yoga,
There's
and we've got... I said, don't you have
but the weight room.
yoga? I'll do goat yoga. I'm not doing chair yoga.
You're going to do dough
They got
yoga.
goat yoga, and they got goat yogurt.
Goat yogurt.
Goat yoga.
They got goat lube too.
Yeah.
We'll have your goat lube next week. No.
Thanks, Jeff.
These are cool though. Check them babies out. See, they got like a little build-up thing in the heel there. See that?
Yep.
They're good. Good stuff. Charlize, how you doing, Charlize Matos? Okay, so we're back. Steve is coming.
So yours
supposedly.
is free?
Yeah, Rachel. Those are
About
Rachel's.
10 minutes.
I paid for mine. Cause he gave me the whole workup. I had the
You
whole,
got the foot massage?
I got the whole deal. I got the everything. Yeah, I got everything. I got he is a podiatrist.
Yeah.
He's really good. And yeah, he did, you know, everything podiatrists do. Check me out, check for blood flow, check to see my pressure, all that. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. And if you need a podiatrist, guys, there's none better right there. He'll work you over, and my feet still feel better from when he worked on them, and that's been 3 or 4 months ago at least.
Oh yeah, it's been.
But yeah, it's really good. All right.
That's why I don't eat any more of his hot dogs after he worked on Charlie's feet.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we do have the food truck rally this Friday, and all the food trucks are giving like 10% to the guy who just got killed in a tragic accident out there on Airborne Road, to his family. So it is a fundraiser. Come out 4 to 8. We'll be playing music. Bring your lawn chairs. Come out and shoot the bull with us. We'll be there. Are you coming
There's
out
gonna be a
tomorrow?
bull there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can shoot them.
Kind of looks like this.
Bull lube.
Yeah.
Bull loom.
They call 'em
Right
lube.
there. Yeah, right there. And his blue shirt. Can't believe I forgot my cat food, dude. Man.
Busy day.
Am I going to see you any this weekend?
Foot long foot doctor.
Foot long foot dog. What?
That might be a good moniker.
He is. Yeah, he
Foot long
is.
foot doctor.
Yep, a foot long foot doctor. But I don't think he sells foot longs.
No, he has 12-inch feet.
Oh, that's 12-inch feet. Yeah,
Big
okay.
feet.
Big foot. All right. Well,
That's better than being dinky pinky toe.
Kinky pinky?
Dinky pinky toe.
Dinky pinky
It's a whole lot
toe?
better be the foot long.
Is that what you were called? Dinky
Yes,
pinky
absolutely.
toe? Is that what-
Hey, Karen.
Karen was even mentioning.
Hey, Karen. Is that what he is called?
Jerry's just our little Sasquatch, that's all.
There you go.
There you go.
You guys need to quit picking on Jerry so much.
Oh, Jerry's great.
Don't bother me any.
Jerry loves it.
Besides,
Jerry does
the women
this.
love him that much more when we pick on him.
Jerry does
If
this.
they weren't picking on me, they'd be on your ass.
That's right. That's right. Now, you had Becker's food truck over there. Or do you have any other guests coming to Family Farm and Home this week?
This week?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
No, don't you have something about peaches or something?
We got a peach truck coming June 13th.
They sell a lot of animals too over there. They sell a lot of rabbits and chickens and what else you sell here? Is that it? Rabbits and chickens?
Ducks.
Ducks, yeah.
Guineas, quail.
You sell quail in there?
Yeah.
No.
Didn't know that.
No goats.
No goats. We've sold a few pheasant, but none this year.
Yeah. Okay.
Now
Yeah.
those come from? Do those come from around locally, or they ship them in from?
They ship them in
China.
from Iowa,
Iowa.
from Hoover's Hatchery.
Really?
Yep.
Hoover's hatchery.
Yep.
Interesting. I'll tell you one thing I did do in Washington Courthouse the other day. I ate at the new Taco Bell. It is open.
I thought that was a Planet Fitness.
No, it's a Taco Bell.
See if I was right on June 13th.
And it was pretty good, too, to be honest with you. Quick service.
Give it a week.
They had some problems with their
June
security
13th from 4 to
system.
6 p.m.
With their security.
Yeah, their security system kept going off. So but they got
This is the peach truck.
June 13th from 4 to 6.
Yep.
So like they have special deals on peaches, I guess.
Yeah. It's some popular peach truck that travels the...
Well,
4 to
I
6?
saw where they're going to be in Columbus one day.
They're not
I think.
going to. That's not. Do they take orders before they come?
I don't think so.
Or
Nah.
I think they
'Cause-
just show up.
Rural King?
Peaches are these.
I know Rural
Georgia.
King.
Georgia.
Rural King used to do a thing
Georgia.
where they had a truck come in, but they set up all day.
Right.
Had all kind of
Where at?
Rural King.
And then they're coming back in... I forget when they're coming back.
They got a big sign out there saying this is a peach truck stop. Right?
Yep.
They make their
2
rounds.
hours is not a very big window, though.
No.
Wow.
But if you know they're coming, that's
So
all
you
need.
guys are just kind of a place where
Yeah.
you're letting them use your parking
Parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think, baseball wise?
And then we have the pop-up clinic where you can bring your dogs in and get shots and...
Okay. You
That's
get
it.
your shot. You get your shots there.
I get my rabies.
Do you get your
Yeah.
shots there?
Pop-up clinic.
Pop up. Yeah, Rick. As soon as you said pop up, I knew what he was thinking. He was waiting for the table to lean forward.
No, it's not popping up yet.
So, so you're still hiring over there?
That blue light is on. It's working.
The blue light special right there. Yeah. So are you guys still hiring over there? You need people?
We've got 2 hired.
Do you still need people?
Maybe 1.
Maybe one.
Still a chance, Charlie.
Oh, I'm not even, if I apply, I won't even apply until November. Which hopefully I won't necessarily need to, but I might. It might be fun just to go over there and get paid just to sit around and shoot the bull with Travis. He'll be like, get out of here.
Our new team lead started today.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Was it somebody in-house?
No.
You had to hire outside for a team lead. Ooh.
He was actually in a rock band.
Really?
Yep.
Going from a rock band to team lead at the family.
No, this was when he was younger. Boba Flex.
Boba Flex?
Yeah. Based out of West Virginia.
What's he play?
He played guitar, I think. But they toured with Nickelback and
really?
I forget who.
What's he doing selling for you then?
They had
They break up?
They had a falling out in the late 90s. So then he must have got into the retail chain because he's worked at Home Depot, Lowe's.
Okay. Now, are your prices going up because of tariffs?
Haven't yet.
Who's playing footsie with my table there?
Not me.
I'm seeing, no, it must be Travis.
That
I'm
ain't
getting a foot long.
See, it's his Bigfoot table.
I've scooted over because I don't think that's his foot.
Jeez.
Maybe we should turn this blue light
Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Hey, there's Steve.
There he is.
All right,
Jerry?
Here.
from Virginia.
dude, where's
You want out here or in there?
Huh?
You want out here or in there?
I need the legs.
Oh,
He's long.
he wants you to scoot over?
So we'll take a break.
Take a break. You know what, Steve? Have you been listening this morning? Oh, well, no, good, because I'm going to give him a penalty for being late. We're going to make him do the games by himself. Since I know he loves playing the games.
This is the first time I played with myself.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the game is actually over before you storm the court. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Who says living with labels is a bad thing? Especially bright, easy-to-read labels with a large font.
When one man's drinking fountain is another man's bidet.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
All the pretend news to fill your day.
Trust your most unreliable source.
The Murphy Report. Made up stories almost like these and real stories on what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
Every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
You know, Amanda, I label just about everything in my house, even my clothes, even my shoes. One shoe I have labeled R, and the other shoe I have labeled NR.
NR?
Not right.
You're not right.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
Let's get personal.
personal. Let's get personal.
personal.
Let's get into personal.
Let's
Let me
get
hear your
personal.
body talk.
Personal.
Your body talk.
Let's
Let
get
me hear your
personal.
body talk.
Personal. Oh, Schuessler had only been here.
Earlier.
The Footlong King, Jeffrey Schuessler, with Sarah, Play Me Like a Bassoon. Five.
It was a piccolo.
Girl this Sunday.
And the Slick Seal Girl.
Oh yeah.
Where she's going to be singing Kiss from a Rose.
Ooh, well, there you go.
There we go. All right. Well, Steve, just for fun, would you like to play one of the chain connections?
Boy, would I.
All right, let's see how well he does here.
All by myself?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Because we already played it because
You
we
guys
figured
already
you would
played.
be here the last 10 minutes.
Just so you
All
know,
right.
we sucked at this one.
Good.
Which
So
one should I give
the
you?
bar
A
is
or
very
B?
low.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
You won, right?
Jerry won.
Jerry won. And he had A, so let's get
Yeah.
to B. All right, here we go. Serial K.
Killer.
There you go.
Serial killer.
Killer W.
Killer.
This is her.
Killer whale.
Killer Whale, that's right. Whale B.
She was here?
She's going to be here Sunday for our meeting.
There you go. What
Whale
time?
is
What
B.
time is that?
Right?
Oh my
He'll
God.
drop his phone there in a minute because he's drooling on it back there.
So killer whale.
Whale B.
Whale blubber.
No.
Oh,
Well,
whale.
Travis has been getting all morning for some reason.
Whale.
Whale B.
Whale.
What I've been getting all morning. I haven't been getting.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That must be you and Rick getting that, not me and Jerry.
Oh. Whale.
We're not helping you any, are we?
I was
That's
gonna.
what I want him to say. He's not going to say it.
Pressure is on.
Whale, not bounce. Whale.
Here we go.
You got an idea?
Clock is
Yeah, I know what it is because I already played the game.
clock is ticking.
Whale.
You're supposed to give him the second letter. He already guessed.
I'm gonna go with bone.
Boom, there we go. I didn't need it. I knew
Bones connected to
I've never heard of such a thing.
it. Bone D. Thank you. I hadn't either. When I did this,
Whale
that one
bone.
threw
I've
me.
never heard of it.
Bone, but Rick got it right away.
Bone density.
He got it right away.
bone density.
Whale bone. No,
Bone density.
bone DR.
Bone DR. Bone drop. Bone.
Did we go over this rule?
Yeah. Where
Bone.
was I? You were here. You're the one that got whale bone right away.
Bone.
If you're not wet, you are.
Bone dry.
There you go.
Oh.
This was one I thought that was tough, but Rick got it as well. Dry C.
Dry sea.
I don't remember what it is.
You got it right.
Now Rick can play the game again.
And get in second place.
You still lose that.
Dry cat. We're going with dry cat.
Dry CR.
Dry crotch. Dry.
That's a better answer. What was on there?
Yeah.
Dry.
Rick got it.
Dry.
CR.
So what does dry crotch come from?
What that dry clock called for? We got whoa.
And we put those
It doesn't. Dry. Dry. Dry.
Oh, you
Crust.
about
Dry crust.
Dry CRE.
Dry. Dry.
Rick
Dry.
even forgets what he answered.
You're not gonna believe it when you hear what it is.
Um,
Think about
Can you buy a vowel?
what does water run in?
Dry creek.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hadn't heard that either.
Stupid game.
He got it right
There are a
away.
lot of dry creeks, although they're not called creeks.
Yeah.
They're called branches or they're called
Gulch. A dry gulch.
Well, if it's completely dry, it's called a valley.
And for the third place finish,
Oh,
Creek
shoot.
B.
Creek. B.
What's in the bottom of the creek?
Bottom. Base.
Jerry.
Creek basin.
Not Basin.
assume.
What Travis thinks he's the king of.
Bed.
There you go.
I do?
Yeah. Great
Well,
fan.
you know what? I really stunk I think I got a hint on every single one of these.
Don't feel bad.
No, he
Hell, we
rattled
couldn't
them
get
off
with
the
him,
first
so we had to
three.
wait till somebody got up on the back.
First three, he went right away.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, what is happening at the Marfa Theta this week?
Oh, let's see. Tomorrow we have My Cousin Vinny, a great movie. Joe Pesci, Marissa Tomei. That's at 7 o'clock.
You know, Joe Pesci lives in Sabina.
A lot of people didn't know that.
He looks like Joe Pesci.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
I do
Guy
not.
runs a radio station down here.
Oh. I don't think he looks like Joe Pesci. Right down here on the corner?
Yeah.
Jerome?
Yeah. We call him Joe Pesci. I had somebody wanting an autograph from him.
Is that before, he
Joe
wears that
Pesci.
little beanie, doesn't he, like he's a communist or something?
Yeah.
Oh, the communist beanie.
Joe Pesci.
Yeah, that's
Also known as Jerome from Sabina.
and Fred Gwynn, by the way, plays the judge in that movie.
Yeah.
That's like one of his last.
He was the
He was Herman Munster.
monster, yeah.
Yep.
And then on Saturday, for our Frankie Valley and the Four Season fans, we have Let's Hang On. They're making a return. It's a return engagement from 2 years ago. That is Saturday at 7:30.
They play my theme song.
Big Girls Don't Cry.
No. Oh,
Walk Like a Man.
Late December
Back in '63.
Yep, my mic went off.
What a
Because I was born in
special time.
August of '64.
Oh, cool.
So that definitely is my song.
So that is Saturday. If anybody who came to see the Doo-Wop Project, if you're a fan of that, you're going to love the show. These guys did an outstanding job 2 years ago. Very happy to have them back. So that's this weekend. Next
Sounds like
weekend,
fun.
yeah, next weekend for our Bob Seger fans, we have a show on Saturday called Hollywood Nights. That is next Saturday at 7:30. So that's what's going on here.
Nothing Friday, or you got
Yeah,
movie
there is
next
something Friday. I just can't remember the movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, A Star is Born with Lady
Oh,
Gaga and what's his
Lady
name?
Gaga?
Lady Gaga, as Zach Galifianakis calls her, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
And what's his name? Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen that?
It's a remake, I think, of, I don't know if it's exactly just
what I was
like,
wondering, is
I don't
it
know
the-
if
like
it's
the
loosely
Barbara-
based.
Because this is like the third Star is Born.
Yeah,
isn't
it wasn't the first one with Judy Garland?
Yeah, it was like way back.
And then Barbara Streisand. I don't know how tight they are to the script.
Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson. That was one of my mom's favorite movies, A Star is Born. She loved Barbara Streisand.
Well, someone has to.
Yeah, well, she did. That was before she got real political. you know,
Yeah.
Obviously.
So,
Yeah, so there you go. We got a nice lineup. What about any trivia coming up or anything like
we
that?
have our first Tuesday of every month. We will have Smarty Pants Trivia, our 34th anniversary, coming up the first Tuesday of June. And it just means it's our 34th one.
34th
But we've learned that by adding the word anniversary. Like our 33rd anniversary, we had cupcakes, and we noticed a slight uptick in attendance.
It's like
Actually, the
breaking
place.
news.
Yeah, breaking news. Everything is breaking. This just in. But we do, the trivia is full. So if you are interested, we do request that you call ahead. It's only $5 to play.
We need to get a team in.
But if you are a Murphy member, it's free.
I don't think it's a team, is it? Is it a
Oh,
team?
you can. We've had some people up to 5 people make a team.
Well, we can do that sometime if you want.
Yeah. It's kind of become a
We should go
family of
practice.
regulars. We have about 35 people that we see almost every month. The same people, and every now and then we get.
Mostly Murphy members that are here?
I would say 3/4 of them. Yeah. So you get a chance to win fabulous prizes, concert tickets, shirts, mugs. Get the key. Sometimes we give away a brand new car.
Free drinks.
No free drinks. Not allowed to do that.
Well, since the last car was given away.
Yeah,
What,
it's been a
Matchbox?
while. It's been a few years.
Matchbox cars. There you go. There you go.
Was that for the 25th anniversary?
That was the 25th anniversary. We'll probably do it again for the 50th. You guys will have to let me know how that goes. So, how's things going here?
Great.
Yeah?
great.
Outstanding.
Yeah, we've had a couple of days where over a couple thousand people have watched.
That's awesome.
30,
That's great.
30-some
I looked up
hundred,
to
yeah.
2,000 on the mayor of Sabina
Was here, yeah.
Nice.
She's here. Yep, she first
Have I-
female mayor.
Have I met the mayor of
I
Sabina?
don't think so. Danielle Johnson's her name.
I don't think I met.
Give us a full report on your Taylor Swift. How did that go?
I have to tell you, I was embarrassingly pleased because I kind of went into this. I'm a little jaded about some of this stuff, and I thought, you know, because it's not my theater. I work here. It's not the Steve Theater, and I was really battling the whole idea of bringing. I personally think most tribute bands should be for someone who has passed away, or at least is headed that way down the hill. But there was something really sweet and exciting about Saturday night. I had moms with their daughters and grandmothers, and there was an energy and a sweetness and a niceness to that evening that we have not had here in a long time. I had a grandma grab me by the arm. I was standing just to the right of the light board, and she was sitting at where the handicap section is, and she reached over and grabbed my arm, and she pulled me over to her, and she said, "Thank you for doing this for us." And I said, "Well, you can't really see from where you're sitting because of all the little kids that are down by the stage there."
Yeah.
And she said, "That doesn't matter. It's not about that."
Right.
She said, what the Murphy has provided for this group of people is really something special. You know,
Joe Spicer.
hey Joe, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Joe.
You too, Steve.
Yeah, hey gents. You too, Steve. Thank you, Joe.
Joe's birthday was this week.
Did you want to tell us something, Joe? What's going on?
Joe's birthday. Joe, I think, turned 99.
Turnabout's fair play, Joe. There you go.
So it was pretty. I was a little
Happy.
humbled, because I kind of went in.
Talked about it. Nobody really was sure how this was going to happen.
Had no idea. It wasn't sold out. I think the month of May is
Surprising.
I'm learning though that the month of May we probably need to leave it alone to let we've said no to a lot of organizations that wanted to rent from us in the month of May. And I think because of graduations and all these other things, maybe we need to revisit that and let May be the month of others renting from us.
Sure.
Because,
Makes sense.
we're competing with,
Especially
my
at the
own
end.
son was graduating the very
Yeah.
next day.
Especially the end of May.
Yeah.
Last couple weeks.
So it's
I went to a baseball card show, and this has been the third or fourth time they've had it. It was low light because, and that's what we talked about. There's, everybody's at graduations today
Yeah.
or graduation parties or
Right.
whatever. And so he's thinking next year you may be moving it from that date.
And the thing is, we had enough other companies, other organizations. We had a couple national things that wanted to, they reached out to us about a year earlier. Hey, can we rent such and your place on these nights in May? And I'm like, we kind of want to keep most of the programming internal when we can. But, you always, if it's something that could make money for the theater, and therefore we don't have to go ask as much.
Live and learn.
Yeah. So we're always learning how to do things better. And I think when you think you've figured it all out, that's when the problems begin. So we're always trying to figure out how we can learn from everything. So I'm trying to figure out, and maybe our viewers can help, what that next Taylor Swift thing is. Someone said something, some young lady with the last name Carpenter, and I can't remember the first name.
Karen?
No,
Sabrina?
No, Sabrina.
Oh, Sabrina.
And I don't know anything about the Sabrina Carpenter person.
Might be expensive.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of the younger people, I don't know either.
So
then you got to be careful because, some of these people, it's the F-bomb every other word in their
Right.
songs.
And I was
Well, I'm
asking
not saying she
I was
is.
asking the moms that night. I said, what is the next one? What's the next? And
Yeah.
everybody just kind of scratching their heads. They really, this with Taylor Swift, it's kind of a phenomenon. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I don't know. I'd like to. There are several Taylor Swift tributes out there, but yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe it would be, well, Taylor Swift's more pop now. Maybe there's a young strictly country girl that's.
And that would be, I mean, that steps right into our demographic.
Right.
I just can't think of who it is.
The
So,
person I think of, and she's older now, is Gretchen Wilson.
She was
Megan Maroney.
Megan Maroney.
That's some young country girl singer.
Is that Michael? No, it's on. Megan Maroney?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never heard.
I haven't either.
So that's how it went. We were very, very pleased, and I was kind of humbled that I went into that weekend kind of begrudging.
Well, you gotta make the public happy,
Yeah.
Not everything we like, maybe they'll like or whatever.
We have had more compliments about the variety of programming this year. I know there's some that say, well, why don't we just stick with, these 5 that we do every single year that make all kinds of money. Yeah, let's not grow at all. Let's not get any new muscles.
But then the answer to that is, a lot of people, once they've seen them once, they don't want to see them for a while.
Yeah.
Well, you got 52 weekends here.
Do you have a masked singer with local celebrities?
A masked singer
with local
celebrities.
That would be interesting.
You know what? By Jiminy
That's a
Cricket,
good idea.
I think you may have something here.
That's a good
I think
idea.
I know someone who wants to be one too.
Who, me?
I'm putting together a unofficial Murphy Theater unofficial spelling bee for next year. For junior high, high school, I want them to do like the regionals in their own school, and then and then and then an adult.
Give me something to throw in. Yeah,
So. Of course, we'll misspell spelling bee on the marquee on purpose.
Yeah.
How are you going to spell theater on that one?
We should spell it the right way. Not the way we spell it now.
We're going to take a quick break, then we'll come back and close out the show. We got about 10 minutes left. We'll be back.
Nursery rhyme historians uncover the truth about Jack and Jill.
There was no hill to climb, and new clues cast doubt on there ever being a pail. What could be next? The tortoise and the hare living together?
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. The nursery rhymes may be made up, but the only thing made up here is the news.
That's right, Steve. On the Murphy Report. With a new report every week beginning Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Hard-hitting, cutting edge, and a third less fulfilling.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
A combined 415 years in the news business.
It's made up news you can count on to get you through your day.
And put you to sleep at night, just like me with my warm milk and cookies, and a plethora of heart-related medications.
Plus all the real news on what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
That's on the Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to local religious leaders pondering taking Sundays off.
Holy Toledo, Batman! Are religious holidays next on the chopping block?
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Investigative reporting. It's what we do, sometimes on the Murphy Report.
Nothing is off limits in our newsroom, except baby turtles.
The Murphy Report. A new report every Monday on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel.
Amanda, did you know that I once felt I had a calling and gave serious consideration to joining the priesthood?
Oh, I can see that. You seem sincere, spiritual sort of person, not wrapped up in the petty trappings of society, littered with ego and vanity. What made you decide not to do it?
I don't look good in black.
Amen to that. The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
it's...
And that's why I wear the eyeshadow.
That's why you wear it?
We're back on.
Oh, because you didn't shave today. Anyhow, Lorraine Green, how you doing, Lorraine? I think she's watching out there. Chris Robinson. Steve, you haven't heard. You need to join our club here.
There's a club?
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Chris Robinson does this fundraiser every year. He's a salesman out at Wilmington Auto. He gets shoes for kids that can't afford it for school. It's called Kickstart. He's raised $1,000 to $1,500 the last 2 or 3 years. But anyhow, he's starting earlier this year. We give him a stretch goal of $3,500. And if he hits the stretch goal of $3,500, Travis, himself, and myself, and maybe Clinton Becker, and maybe you if you want to join us, we're going to turn our hair blue. You look good. He look good. Or maybe we do his all white and call him Papa Smurf. Maybe that's what we do.
I have to talk to my people about that.
Talk to your. Well, that's what Chris Robinson said. And his wife. It was funny. His wife chimed right in. She says, "Well, I think it ought to be rainbow."
You may not want to talk to your people.
That might backfire on you.
Because they wanted me to take my hair all the way white and then body paint blue.
Yeah, there we go.
And she said have him in a thong.
Yeah, a fuzzy thong.
A
Fuzzy thong, yeah.
I can't stop thinking about you now in a
Fuzzy thong.
white hair, blue chest, and a fuzzy thong. However, I still had that problem before I came here today, thinking about you.
Smack. Smack.
Well, let me get back to you on that, Charlie.
Well, you know, if the 3,500 doesn't happen, you know, it just doesn't happen. But Travis, last week, we did this when he was here, and $1,250 has already been pledged out of 3,500, so that's not bad. That was a good day for Chris, regardless.
Yeah.
So,
Shoes for kids.
shoes for kids. So your son is now a graduate, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to Georgia.
The University of Georgia, and he had his final tennis match. There was a lot of last things the past 2 weeks. I've been an emotional mess. His last tennis match was Monday. Then we had the tennis banquet last night. And I'm like, man, I'm a mess. No one else is. They're looking at me like, what's this guy's problem? And I'm like, well, you don't understand the investment I've made.
No one realized. No one realized you were thinking about Jerry. So.
Right.
That's what it was.
But yeah, so he's going to enter Georgia as a junior.
That's wild. That's great.
With the college credits that he's gotten.
That's great.
Yeah.
And what's he going to major in again? You told us. I can't remember. I apologize.
It's some type of information systems analytics thing. It's not. It's let me get back to you on that.
No, that's all right. Yeah.
Has it got to do with AI?
No, it doesn't. It's some type of analytics, stats.
Okay.
Again, depending on the school, was going to alter slightly what his major was going to be. Mechanical engineering had he gone to the Scarlet and Gray.
Oh, yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I got to tell you, though, I think Georgia is a great choice for him. And I look at it as, you know, he feels confident enough to go that far away. And he knows that if he needs to, he can always come back. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm going to be a mess. I'll be a mess if he, wherever he goes.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but Ohio State have been a little closer.
He'll be doing club swim and club tennis.
Oh, he's going to go both.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's pretty neat, dude.
Yeah.
Georgia. So.
We're supposed to fly out next week to do the orientation stuff and all that.
Yeah.
And he's seeing how much that kind of commute back and forth is already costing the old man.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you know, at Ohio State, it's a drive. It's an hour drive for us
It's
now.
an only hour flight down there.
Yeah, it's a little bit of more of a commitment, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But that's all right. I'm really happy for him.
Well, yeah, that's great.
So
I think.
we had graduation this weekend, had family in from Maine, just finally got them all on their airplanes, their various modes of transportation to get back home and maybe catch our breath a little bit. I have to thank my staff here at the Murphy Theater. The last 2 months I have been just run ragged trying to be everywhere that I needed to be, family related. As you guys know, I cracked my head open about a month and a half ago. A lot of things the last 2 months.
Question, though.
Huh?
Was there anything in there?
They found nothing between my ears. So
Underneath
all
funny
they found
pictures of Jerry Kipling.
they just found that and an echo. So
Yeah, you gotta be dad. I mean, it's only one time.
right.
Yeah, Ron Nelson did the same thing. He just dropped my boy off in Boston at Berkeley. It hit me hard because his son just graduated from the Boston College of Music. That's the one I was telling you that opened for Sheryl Crow and Joe D. Messina. And he's local, so. But yeah, and he's already got some kind of recording contract.
That's awesome.
Sean Poole was here this week. He's got a recording contract.
I have his card sitting on my desk upstairs.
He's on Spotify. That's something I need to get going. We need to get people to follow Sean on Spotify. 'Cause this new single he's got out is really good. And it's written by a pretty famous country writer. And
His name escapes you.
well, I don't know who it is, but I mean, a lot of writers you don't know. Like we had Bernie Taupin on today. I know, as far as one of the birthday people, but yeah, I don't remember what the writer is, but he said who else he had written for, and that was the impressive part.
Oh, nice.
So, he's featured at a Nashville showcase coming up. First week in June, I think. Yeah, he's going to be at the Maxwell House Theater in Nashville, and I guess they're going to have a big billboard up with his picture on it, talking about his new single. Joey Feek wrote it. See, I don't know who that is, but thank you, Vicki Kendall. Appreciate that. But it's neat to see local people, possibly make it.
Yeah.
Say, we had him here, by golly,
We're expanding our next year's programming. Like I think I've told you already, we're scaling back some of the tributes, and we're looking at doing more of an unplugged series where we're going to bring in maybe 2 bands that are maybe a regional thing, have one open, one for the other, and bring it in at a lower ticket price for people. Find these bands that would appreciate the exposure here at the Murphy Theater.
Yeah.
Kind of a win-win for everybody. I'd really like to start nurturing a little bit more that regional. There's so much talent in this area, and we have a beautiful facility, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be showcasing more of it here.
Rory Feek, that's who it is.
Joey Duff.
Yeah, actually years ago I played with a jazz trio, and we played Cincinnati a lot. We played I don't know if you knew the Fifth Third Tower down there. We played up in the Bankers Club.
Oh, wow.
The top of that, we played there a lot. We played on the riverboats, and our main playing was at Kenwood Country Club.
Nice.
But we did a concert here at the Murphy one, and we had it was touch class and guests, and we had several people from the community come in and played solos with the jazz trio.
Wow.
It was a good time. It was, and there's a lot of local talent around the area, so it's fun,
Well, it's that time.
Is it that time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got any
jeez.
thoughts?
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate
Yeah.
being here. Thank you.
Well, anytime.
Yeah.
The only thing we didn't go over was the word of the day. And the word of the day is enumerated. And basically that just means establish the number of. Steve, let me give you the final thought today. You got any good quotes from the past that are good to live by? Besides Jerry.
2 things. Louis Armstrong once said, there's some people, if they don't know, you just can't tell them. And the other thing I always lived by was Alan Alda saying, you have to leave the city of your comfort and wander into the wilderness of your intuition. What you discover will be wonderful. What you discover will be yourself.
I like those. I like both of them.
So
I like both of them. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow on the show, we got Happy Bill Learman and Marty Bogart.
Marty.
Bogart. Yeah. Then Monday, no show. We're going to take it off for Memorial Day. And Tuesday, we have the Stifler girl coming from Washington Courthouse furniture store. What is the name of that furniture store offhand? It's not Globe, is it? Is it Globe Furniture?
I can't remember.
Well, furniture store in Washington Courthouse. She's going to be on. We got JJ Marie on Wednesday, Fayette County Connection on Thursday, and then Mike McCarty on Friday. So maybe Uncle Punky will be back tonight. We'll be on also. Fresh pizza and cream, 5:30 to 6:30. Sounds like the Evil Emperor may come down. Are you coming?
It's her birthday.
I don't know what'll happen.
You've told me the last 3 weeks you might come down.
All right.
Satellites on the move.
Yeah. Everybody have a great day.